Hi everyone, this is Dr. Raj Jyotilakshmi, Associate Professor, Department of IT, RMD Engineering College, Chennai. In this section, we are going to discuss about hashing techniques. What is hashing? Hashing is a search technique used to uniquely identify a specific object or an item from a group of similar objects. For example, in the libraries, each book is assigned a unique number that can be used to determine the information about the book, such as its exact position in the library or the users it has been issued to, etc. The books are hashed to a unique number. Now, what is an introduction to hashing? Hashing can be treated as a key value pair. To store the key value pair, we can use a simple array like a data structure where the keys can be used directly as an index to store values. For large keys, they have to be converted into small keys by using hash function. The values are then stored in a data structure called hash table. The idea of hashing is to distribute entries uniformly across an array. Each element is assigned a key. By using that key, you can access the element in a big O of one time. That's why the hashing technique will take only a constant amount of time to insert or search or delete an element from the hash table. Now we are going to discuss what are the steps in hashing. Hashing is implemented in a two steps. An element is converted into an integer by using a hash function. That is, each key value to be converted into the corresponding hash value by using the hash function. This element can be used as an index to store the original element which falls into a hash table. So the element is stored in the hash table where it can be quickly retrieved by using hashed key. That is, hash value equal to hash function of key. Index equal to hash modulo array size. Now we are going to discuss what are the different hash functions. What is a hash function? Hash function is any function that can be used to map a set of arbitrary size to a data set of fixed size which falls into the hash table. The values written by a hash function are called hash values or hash codes or hash sums or simply hashes. What are the properties of a hash function? Which can be easy to compute. It should be easy to become an algorithm in itself. Uniform distribution. That is, it should provide a uniform distribution across the hash table and should not result in clustering. Less collisions. Collisions occurs when pair of elements are mapped to the same hash value. This could be avoided. What is hash table? Hash table is a data structure used to store a key value pair. It uses a hash function to compute an index into an array in which an element will be inserted or searched. By using a good hash function, hashing can work well. Under reasonable assumption, the average time required to search for it is a big O of 1. To compute the index for storing the strings, use a hash function that states the following. The index for a specific string will be equal to the sum of the ASCII values of the characters modulo 599. So this is the one sample hash table where the strings be treated as a key and the string value is converted into the corresponding hash value by using this hash function. Some of the popular hash functions. Division method. The division method states that you can have the key value modulo table size. For example, the corresponding hash value for the key value 52 equal, the table size as 10 is 52 modulo 10 equal to 2. So in the hash table, the index position 2, the corresponding key value 52 is going to be stored. Likewise, all the key values like 68, 99 and 84 are stored in the hash table. Mid square method. In this method, first key is squared and the mid part of the result is taken as the index. For example, if the key value is 3101 and the size of the table is 1000, so you have to square the key value 3101 into 3101, which have some value 9616201. So you have to take the corresponding hash value of that key 3101 as the middle 3 digits, that is 162. Folding method. In this method, the key is divided into separate parts by using some simple operations. These parts are combined to produce the hash key. So for example, if the key value 124,655,12, then it will be divided into some equal parts 124,655,12. So the last part may be unequal. After dividing these parts, combine these parts by adding the 124 plus 655 plus 1. equal to 791. This is maybe the hash value for the corresponding key value. What is the drawback of the hashing or the limitations that we call as a collision? So what is a collision? Some situation in which the hash function returns the same hash key value for more than one record, it is called a collision. So now we discuss what are the various collision resolving techniques to resolve the collision. So if there is a collision occurs, it can be handled by applying some of the collision techniques. One is a linear probing or open hashing, chaining method or closed hashing, quadratic probing, double hashing, and rehashing. What is a chaining method? In this method, each additional field with the data, that is chain, is introduced. A chain is maintained at the home bucket. In this, when a collision occurs, then a singly linked list is maintained for colliding data. Linear probing. It's very easy and simple method to resolve the collision. In this, collision can be solved by placing the second record linearly down whenever the empty place is found. For example, let us consider the hash table of size and the hash function as key modulo table size, that is a division method. Consider the following keys are to be inserted in that order. 56, it is stored in the 6th position. 64, it is stored in the 4th position. 36. So again 36 modulo 10, which is going to return the hash value 6, but already 56 stored in that position, so that the 36 has to be stored in the next available position in 7. So likewise, when there is a collision occurs, which has to search it in the next available position until there is enough space or when it reaches to the home bucket. Quadratic probing. This is the method in which solving of clustering problem is done. In this method, the hash function is defined h of key value is equal to h of key plus x into x modulo table size, where x is equal to 1, 2 and 3 and so on.